Hey guys, in this video I am going to help you out with your pizza party homework assignment. I'm going to show you an example set of calculations so that you have an understanding of how you do it, and then I'm going to talk about how you might kind of structure your argument for what types of pizzas we should buy. So first things first, I ask you to calculate the cost, crust, weight, and area for one slice of each of these pizzas. So if we are thinking of our cost, all we're going to have to do is take the initial cost and divide it by how many slices we have. And that's going to give us about $1.56 per slice. You notice that I'm actually trying to make sure my work is organized. Since you're going to be doing a lot of the same calculations a couple of times, it's really important to try to make sure your work is organized so that I can find everything I'm looking for. We can also do this pretty easily with our area, or with our weight. So if we do our weight, we could do 854 grams divided by 8 slices, and that'll give us about 106.75 grams per slice. And you notice that I am including units for each part. Now, crust and area, our crust is actually going to be our arc length. So we know that we want 1/8 of our pizza because we have 1/8 of the number of slices. So I could do 1/8 times the circumference of the circle because I want 1/8 of our total crust, which in this case we're saying our crust is our circumference. So 1/8 of our crust, if I want to find our circumference, I'm going to do pi, so I'll just use 3.14159. So that's a lot of decimals to help make sure that it's kind of accurate. And then its formulas for circumference are either 2 pi r or pi times diameter, so I can just do that times 10. And we get about 3.93. And so that we would be able to say it is about 3.93 inches of crust per slice. So all I did here was I calculated the arc length and then just rounded my answer to 2 decimal places. We can also do the same thing with area. So area, we're going to want 1/8 of the total area of our slice to get the total area of our pizza to get the area of one slice. So we could do 3.14159 times, and then it's pi, so it's pi r squared. So we're going to do 5 squared. And in this case, we're going to get 9.81. So we could say 9.82 square inches of pizza. So that's how we could find our area for one slice of pizza. So all I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to do these calculations for each of the different companies and make sure, once again, your work is organized and you have units in every part so I know what you're talking about. And then I ask you to choose the pizzas that we should buy to feed all of our people. And I give you a couple of strict requirements. One is I only have $50 and I want to save time and money. So we'd want to minimize the number of different pizzas that we're trying to get. And then you're going to kind of see if you get some ideas of, okay, well, what if we tried pizza company number 5? Who would be satisfied with company number 5 compared to a different pizza? So I might look, okay, well, I know that someone wants more crust. So let me look, if I was giving someone more crust, would this company have it or would another company have more? If someone wanted, if we wanted to make sure we had the right number of grams, then I might calculate, okay, well, if one slice is 106 grams, and I want everyone to have 165 grams, then everyone's going to have 2 slices of pizza. Well, how many pizzas would I have to buy to give everyone 2 slices of pizza? And that would give you an idea. Well, with this company, I might have to buy, I don't know, 10 pizzas to be able to give that. And will I be able to afford that many pizzas? And so you can go through that list of requirements and figure out which ones you're going to be able to meet with the companies that you're picking. And then you're just going to create a video where you kind of explain why you picked it. Now, in your video, you do not have to walk through step-by-step calculations because you should have already done that on the paper that you turned in to me. But you should reference. So you might say, I chose pizza company number 5 because they had 3.93 inches of crust per slice, and that is the most crust in each slice compared to any pizza. And I know that this teacher wanted more crust. Right? So that is a way that you could frame your argument without showing me the calculation in the video, but showing me why that calculation helps justify your answer. I also want to remind you density is mass divided by volume. So you could also use weight divided by area to get an approximation of which pizzas might be the densest. I know we're not looking at the total volumes of the pizzas, but maybe we'll do that in the future. So that is some help with your pizza party assignment. Remember, make sure your calculations are clear and make sure in your video you are actually justifying with math. So you are using the calculations that you have to justify the pizzas that you picked. Good luck.